When Martha arrived at UCLA, she figured she'd be the only undocumented kid there. But she was wrong. She found others. A high school valedictorian and prom queen from Compton who went to UCLA when the Marines rejected her. Only legal residents can enlist. Another valedictorian, brought to the United States as an infant, who spoke her first word in English. A shy girl who arrived as a toddler and took 11 AP classes in high school. They are a tiny, close community. They actually have a small student club. They go out and mentor undocumented high school kids and raise money for scholarships. And they understand each other in a way that no one else can. Like what they go through to stay in school. Most live really far from campus, 2.5 hours in Martha's case, and they have to be creative to survive.
Being on hobo mode is something that we students, undocumented students specifically, that's what we call it. It's living on campus because we don't have a home near campus because we can't afford it. It's really, really expensive. So we'd stay here days at a time, sometimes a week, or sometimes, in my case, I did it weeks at a time. I would stay in the library and sleep in the library. I would store my food in like a lounge in a building. I would take showers in the locker room, and I would store all my clothing because I'd bring underwear. I'd bring a change of clothes for every single day and store in the locker room. And it's really difficult to do that. And also it's kind of stigmatizing because, you kind of get ashamed if people find out you're in hobo mode.
20 years ago, California allowed undocumented kids to go to state universities, with financial aid and everything. 5 years later, the courts reversed that. Kids like Martha would have to pay huge out-of-state fees. 4 years after that, a ballot initiative barred undocumented kids from college altogether. Then the courts got involved again. Today, the laws for someone like Martha are different in every state. 10 states, including California and Texas, allow undocumented kids to go to state schools and pay in-state tuition. But no financial aid. No Pell Grant, no work-study job, not even a student loan. To apply for a green card, which would solve all her problems, Martha would have to quit school, move to Mexico, wait in a line that can stretch 10 or 15 years, and most likely get rejected. Last year, Martha found a perfect job to support herself, on campus even, but she couldn't accept it. A UCLA professor needed a research assistant, someone to help her interview Spanish-speaking families in East LA. Martha knew the neighborhood, spoke Spanish fluently. The professor called Martha to say she got the job.
And I got the phone call. I was so excited. I was like, oh my God, this is a really good job. But it didn't click to me that I was going to be on the payroll.